Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic network, and we've got a ball game. It's Houston at San Francisco, second of a two. Their last meeting this year. It's dated September 18 in our 1969 replay. It will be LeMaster for Houston, Bryant for San Francisco. Giants 6 games out, and a loss today is really going to make it almost insurmountable for them to come back to catch Atlanta. They'll have 12 games after this. It's even very difficult now. Let me get a cup of coffee and then go over our lineups. Oh, God. For the Houston Astros, leading off Joe Morgan at second, Jesus Alou in right, Wynn in center, Tommy Davis in left, Mankey at first, Rader at third, Martinez at short, Edwards catching, and Denny LeMaster the pitcher. He has won 8 on the year. Astros 7 over 500, 12 games behind in third place. For the Giants, it's Tito Fuentes at third, Hunt at second, Mays in center, McCovey at first, Bonds in right, Henderson in left, he at the catcher, Lanier at short, and Ron Bryant, spot starter. And he's won 4 on the year. Both are left-handers, LeMaster and Bryant. And in about 4 minutes, we expect the clubs to take the field. We have 1 game left on this date, and it is Pittsburgh at St. Louis, with the Pirates holding a 3-game lead. And that one will most likely be tomorrow morning when I play that. It will be Steve Blass for the Pirates and Nelson Bryles for the Cards. About 2 more minutes. We are in Candlestick. And the Giants take the field. There's Ron Bryant on the mound taking his warm-ups. And leading it off for Houston is Joe Morgan. Morgan steps in. Here's Bryant now. 2 left-handers going at it. That 6-4 left-handed grounds to short X. Lanier, 229. (13-2) G1 gets to it. E29. 2, 3, 4. And he throws him out. And that's 1 away. We are underway here at Candlestick. Now here's Jesus Alou. Oh, that's good coffee. Okay, Bryant now. The pitch to Alou. 6-4 right-handed, another grounder to short X. Again, Lanier, 229. Gets to it, G1, E29. 6, 10, 11. Oh, and he boots that one. So that'll be an error on Hal Lanier. Jesus is on base. not being held, not trying for the lead. And here's Jimmy Wynn. .47 right-handed, and it's a liner to third caught by Fuentes, 2 away here. Just underway at Candlestick. 2 outs, Jesus on first by the error on Lanier. Now Tommy Davis, the batter. .19, left-handed, and he flies it to left. Under it is Henderson. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. It was 1-9 left-handed. No runs, no hits. The error by Lanier left on, Jesus. We've gone half. An inning, it's Houston nothing, and Giants coming to bat here. Here's LeMaster, a left-hander. It'll be Fuentes leading it off. Here's the pitch, 2-4. It's hit well by Fuentes, and it's gone. First pitch, a home run hit by Tito Fuentes. Look at it again, 2-4, left-handed, home run 1-12, it was a 6. And Fuentes has just hit a home run, and the Giants take the lead 1-0. That's number 2 for Fuentes. He had 1 all year. Number 2 for Fuentes in our replay. Here's Ron Hunt now. 1-0 Giants. Here's LeMaster now. The pitch to Hunt. 4-8 right-handed, fly ball center. 4 win, 1 away. And here's Willie Mays. Two, 3 left-handed, chops it to second. Morgan has it. And he throws to Mankey, 2 away. And here's Stretch McCovey now. McCovey leads the National League with 51 home runs. Bobby Bonds is second with 37, his teammate. That's 4-3 left-handed. Fly ball right X for Jesus. 421. '24 F3 gets to it. E21. 5, 10, 11. Oh, and he's going to boot that. 5, 10, 11. He's an E21. My goodness. It's going to be an F3 E2. A 2-base error by Jesus. It's McCovey on second with 2 outs. And here's Bobby Bonds. .48 right-handed, fly ball center. Win is under it, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on the leadoff home run by Tito Fuentes. The error left on. After 1, it's 1-0 Giants. Bryant takes the mound. It'll be Mankey, Rader, and Martinez here in the top of the second. Mankey leading it off. Here's Bryant. 4-2 right-handed. Ballpark blast by Mankey. He's got the power. It's a 6. Right-hander in San Fran. And it's gone. Dennis Mankey has hit a home run to start off the top of the second. Let's look at that again. 4-2 right-handed. Ballpark blast has the power. It was a 6. It was home run 1-19. And that's a home run by Mankey. And that'll tie it up 1-1. That is home run number 13 for Mankey. He had 10 in real worlds. So Bryant lets one up. Now here's Doug Rader. No outs, nobody on. Now a 1-1 ball game. Here's Bryant. 6-8 right-handed. That's a grounder to third for Fuentes, and he throws to McCovey, 1 away. Here's Marty Martinez, switch hitter, batting right. Oh. 3-7 left-handed, grounds it to short. Lanier to McCovey, 2 outs. And here's Johnny Edwards. This will be lefty-lefty. Two six left-handed, grounds to second for Hunt. And he throws it to McCovey, and the side is out. But a run on the leadoff home run by Dennis Menke. Middle of the second, we're all tied at 1 here. Ken Henderson to lead it off. It'll be Henderson, Heath, and Lanier for the Giants, bottom of the second. Here's LeMaster now. 3-8 left-handed, struck him out. First strikeout for Denny LeMaster, 1 away. Now Jack Heath. Three, 4 left-handed. That's hit well by Heath. Oh my! At the wall, Davis with the catch. He almost hit that out of here. That went deep. Look at that. 3-4 left-handed. Home run 1-11. It was a 12. So it's a long out on the ball hit by Heath. 2 away, and Hal Lanier the batter. Here's LeMaster now. 4-6, switch hitter, batting right, pops it up to short. And Marty Martinez makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 for LeMaster. And we've gone 2. It's a 1-1 ball game. Denny LeMaster will lead it off for the Astros. He is a right-handed hitter. He's throws left. .57 right-handed, struck him out. And that's the first by Ron Bryant today. Now Joe Morgan, grounded to short in the first. One 4 left-handed, ballpark slash. This might go through. A 4 left-handed. Yes, it does. So Morgan singles. He's the go-ahead run on first, being held. 1-19, 1-20. He'd be a 1-18 with a lead. He's going to try for the lead. Before he does not, he gets it. He's got to go now. Again, it's going to be 1-19, 1-20. And then -2, 1-18 with a lead. Here's Jesus now. Look for Morgan to go. Here's the pitch. There he goes. And he is safe. So Morgan steals second. Morgan in scoring position with one out. Jesus still at the plate. Here's Bryant. 3-9 left-handed, grounds it to short. An A on second. He will hold as Lanier throws Jesus out. 2-away. And here's Jimmy Wynn. A clutch situation here for Wynn. Morgan on second, 2 down. That's going to be 3-6 left-handed, and that is a drive hit out to center. Mays running for it, and he makes the catch. A 3-6 left-handed, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. The single by Morgan stole second left on. We are in the middle of the third. It's 1-1 ball game. Here's Bryant. Bryant, a switch hitter. He'll bat right against LeMaster. .65 right-handed. Oh my, he does not have the power. It is a double though down the line. Bryant doubles to lead it off for the Giants. And the batter is Tito Fuentes. Fuentes homered in the first. From the stretch, LeMaster. That's 1-7 left-handed, fly ball center. And Wynn makes the catch. Bryant holds. Here's Ron Hunt. .38 left-handed, walked him. So it's first and second, 1 out for Mays. Then McCovey. Mays grounded to second in the first. Hunt on first, Bryant on second, 1 down, 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the third, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Mays. That's 3-5. And that's going to be a base hit for Mays. Bryant comes home. Hunt goes to third, and the Giants take a lead, 2-1 here. A beautiful single there by Mays. Look at it again, 3-5. Left-handed. Double 1 to 16. It was a 17 single. Now it's first and third with 1 out, and McCovey is the batter, infield back. Here's LeMaster now. That's 4-5 left-handed. Fly ball left. This could bring Hunt home, and it does. No question mark. Seems that's the way it is on the pitcher's card. Hunt tags. Run batted in for McCovey, and that makes it a 3-1 ball game. It was hit very well by McCovey. Out into left. Tommy Davis had it and had no chance to get Hunt. It was a 4-5 left-handed. Now Mays on first. Not being held. Here's Bobby Bonds with 2 outs. 2 runs in for the Giants here in the third. 3-1 now. LeMaster and the pitch. 6-5 right-handed. And that's hit well by Bonds, and forget about it, it's gone. A 2-run home run off LeMaster. Bobby Bonds with, I think, his 38th home run of the season. And that's going to be it for LeMaster. Yes, it is. It was a 6-5 right-handed and home run 1-6. Of course, he's got the power. It was a 6. Home run number 38 for Bobby Bonds. He's second behind his teammate McCovey. And we're going to have a little break in the action here. LeMaster coming out. He pitched 2 2/3. You know, 5 you reach fatigue automatically in a run. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, including 2 home runs. He walked 1, struck out 1, and has allowed 5 runs. Let's see who's coming in here. I don't think they'll be in here too long. Because they'll hit for him eventually. It's going to be Bob Watkins. Bob Watkins, who pitched in this game in real world. The youngster. Watkins played only 1 season in Major League Baseball. It was this one, 15 innings with a 5.17 ERA. So Bob Watkins coming in to take his warm-ups. It's 2 outs and nobody on. 4 runs in, 5-1 Giants. Watkins is ready now. And here's Ken Henderson now. Facing Watkins. Okay, Watkins right-hander, the wind-up, and the pitch to Henderson. Right-hander, that's 4-5. Against Henderson, switch hitter batting left, and he struck him out. Second time that he's gone down on strikes. First time was by LeMaster. And the side is retired by Bob Watkins. But there were 4 runs. On 3 hits, a walk, and a sacrifice fly, a 2-run home run by Bobby Bonds. We've gone 3. It's 5-1. Giants. And we will be back in about 3 minutes after this short break. My name is Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. And this is, we're doing the 1969 replay. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Back here at Candlestick Park, Studio B, and now run Bryant with a lead here. It's 5-1 Giants after the 4-run third, where Bryant led off with the double. Knocked home by Mays. A 2-run home run by Bonds. It's 5-1. Here's Tommy Davis now to lead it off. Bryant is ready. That's 3-11, left-handed. Pops it up to short for Lanier, 1 away. Here's Menke. He homered in the second. His 13th of the season. Oh. The windup by Bryant and the pitch. 2-6 left-handed, walked him. So Menke is on. Not being held. Here's Raider. Five right-handed, fly ball left field. And under that is Henderson for the second out. Menke on first, 2 down, Marty Martinez now. Switch hitter batting right. Ah. 6-8, switch hitter batting right. It's a grounder to third. And that's picked up by Fuentes, throws to McCovey, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the walk to Menke left on. Middle of the fourth, it's still 5-0 Giants. Here's Bob Watkins out. He came in to relieve LeMaster by striking out Henderson. He'll face Heath here. Watkins, right-handed pitcher. His hold is a -6. Holy cow. That'll make him -5 max. He's got a good move to first. Here's the windup and the pitch to Heath. That's going to be a 111 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Martinez has it, throws him out, 1 away. Now here's Hal Lanier. The pitch from Watkins. That's 1-9 right-handed, grounds it to short again for Martinez. And it's 2 outs. And it's the pitcher Ron Bryant now. Here's Watkins. The pitch to Bryant. 3-9. He grounds it to third for Raider, who throws to first at Menke. And it's a 1-2-3 for Watkins. So Bob Watkins looking very, very good out there, this youngster. Sadly, he only played 1 year in Major League Baseball. We've gone 4. It's 5-1 Giants. Here's Ron Bryant. This is his first endurance inning. It's only 5, his endurance innings. It'll be Edwards leading it off. Okay, Bryant is ready now. Pitch to Edwards. That's 2-9 left-handed, fly ball to right. And under that is Bonds, and it's 1 away. And they'll have a hitter for Watkins. He pitched very good ball, 1 1/3. 4 batters, retired them in order. And they'll have a hitter for Watkins here. Like to have kept him in, but they're going to have someone come in and hit. Let's see who's going to come in and pitch next inning for Houston. Whoa. It will be Skip Ginn, who pitched in this game in real world. Makes perfect sense. Skip Ginn. And we'll tell you about him in a bit. He's got a great card for a hitter. But he's a pitcher, a left-hander. And we'll get back to Skip in due course. First, let's see who's hitting here. Julio Gauthier pinch hit. So did Watson. I like Watson, the youngster. So Bob Watson will come out with 1 out, nobody on here. We only use that as a guideline. We can use anyone we want, but we often use who was used in real world, especially with relievers, because and keep track of it. So Watson comes in to hit here against Bryant with 1 out, nobody on. Skip Ginn went to your high school. Wow. Well, we're gonna read up on him, Joel. Skip Ginn. Okay, here's Watson leading it off. Bryant on the mound, 1 out. 5-1 Giants. Bryant into his windup. The pitch to Watson. That's going to be 6-3 right-handed. Fly ball right X. Bonds a 2-8. It's a small world, huh? Whoa. Wow. 2-8, oh my. It's a 1-2 double for Watson. 2, 3, 4, E8. And that's what it'll be. It'll be a double by Watson off of Bryant. Here's Joe Morgan. So we have alumni here, Joel Horlin and Skip Ginn, alumni of Venice High School in Southern Cal. Okay, here's Morgan now. 5-1 Giants, top of the fifth. Pitch from Bryant. 2-3. And he pops it up behind the plate. It has it 2 away. And now here's Jesus. Reached on the error and grounded to short. 0 for 2 today. Watson on second with 2 outs. Houston down by 4, top of the fifth. Bryant from the stretch. That's going to be 3-11 left-handed. Chops it to first, and that's for McCovey. And Bryant will cover the bag. And the side is retired. No runs. The double by Watson. Left on base, middle of the fifth, 5-1 Giants. Skip Ginn is 79 years old. He graduated from Venice High School in LA. He was signed in '64. His grandson, Kyle Harrison, played Major League Baseball. Skip Ginn coming in for the Astros. Skip Ginn, left-handed pitcher. He'll face the top of the order, Tito Fuentes, to lead it off. Tito, switch hitter, batting right against Ginn. Or maybe it's Gwynn. Here's Gwynn now, the left-hander. The pitch to Fuentes. That's going to be 1-6 against the left-hander, and there's a base hit by Fuentes. His second hit of the ball game, he homered in the first. Fuentes. Gwynn, by the way, has a -1 hold, and that would make him a -2. Fuentes went to 15, went to 13, went to 10, not being held. Has the lead and not being held. And here's Fuentes on first. Here's Hunt now. Gwynn from the stretch. Now the pitch to Hunt. That's going to be 6-6 right-handed. Oh, and he walked him. So Gwynn has put the first 2 on. He's got to face some tough cookies here, this youngster from Venice High School, I believe it is. 14 years before you did, okay. Okay, Mays at the plate here. First and second, nobody out. The pitch from Gwynn. That's going to be 4-8 right-handed. Oh my. That's going to be a double down the line from Mays. Fuentes scores, Hunt goes to third. And that will make it a 6-1 ball game. Here comes McCovey now. Skip Gwynn. He allowed a single to Fuentes, the walk to Hunt, now the double by Mays. Fuentes scored at second and third, nobody out still. Here's McCovey. 6-10, left-handed. That's a ballpark slash. It's going to be a 6. It's probably going to go through 6. San Francisco, yes. It's a base hit. Hunt scores. Mays goes to third. And Gwynn having trouble here. The youngster. You try to pitch to these guys. He's faced 4 batters. They've all reached 2 runs now. It's 7-1. Billingham warming. Here's Bobby Bonds. Gwynn from the stretch. He pitched in this game in real world. And the pitch, 3-4. Left-handed, struck him out. Oh, Gwynn gets Bonds. Isn't that something? Skip Gwynn. His major league debut was in 1968. He didn't play much. His last appearance was in September '71 for the Astros. It's 1 down now, first and third. Let's see if he can get out of this. Ken Henderson, switch hitter batting right against Gwynn. Gwynn from the stretch. And the pitch to Henderson. That's 2-6 left-handed. That's a base hit. Mays scores. McCovey to third. And that's going to be it for Skip Gwynn. But we understand. Look at that again. 2-6 left-handed. Henderson on his own card. Single 2 asteroids. He's allowed 3. It's going to be first and third, 1 out. Gwynn comes out having pitched 1/3 of an inning. He allowed 4 hits. He walked 1, struck out 1. He's allowed 3 thus far, and Billingham pitched in real world in this game. It's now 8-1. Billingham, a right-hander, comes in. Billingham taking his warm-ups. It's going to be Jack Head. It's Henderson on first, McCovey on third. 3 runs in this inning off Gwynn. Here's Billingham now. 2 Jacks facing each other. The pitch to Head. 5-9 right-handed, grounds to short X. Let's see here. Marty Martinez, 460. Whoa. 460. 18-4, it's a G1. It could be a double play. Let's see if you can hold on to it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 60. Oh, Lord. 3, 4, 5, 6. It is going to be a clean G1 first and third double play. Turned by Martinez, and the side is retired. But 3 runs on 4 hits, a walk, and 1 left on. Those 3 will go to Gwynn. And here's Bryant now, top of the 6th. This is his second endurance inning. Oh. Jimmy Wynn to lead it off. The Astros down by 7 here, top of the 6th. Bryant into the windup. And that's 3-12 left-handed. And that's a liner to short caught by Lanier. 1 out. Giants won this one in real world 9-3. LeMaster got the loss. Bryant the win, McMahon the save. Here's Tommy Davis now. Davis 0 for 2. Six-five right-handed, a grounder to short again. For Lanier, 229. Oh, it's a 1-2, goes through for a base hit. E29, 589. That's going to be a single. A 1-out single by Davis. Not being held. Now Dennis Mankey. Mankey homered and walked. Bryant from the stretch. 2-9 left-handed, struck him out. That's the second for Bryant today. Giants 6 games behind the first place Atlanta Braves in the West. Trying to barely hang in there for the home stretch here with about 2 weeks left in the season. They can't afford really to lose much of anything if they have any plans to catch the Braves. Here's the pitch to Rader now. That's going to be 4-4 right-handed. Grounds to third X. Red, that's going to be Fuentes, 441. .441, 12-4, G3. E41, oh Lord, 6-10-15, E41. Well, he throws him out. And the side is retired. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th, folks. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Oh. Jack Billingham is the new pitcher here, is the pitcher. He came in for Gwynn. It'll be Lanier, Bryant, and Fuentes. Hal Lanier leading it off, switch hitter. Pitch to Lanier, 2-3, right-handed, pops it up behind the plate, Edwards with the catch. And now here's Ron Bryant. Bryant doubled in the third to start off that 4-run third inning. Here's Billingham, the windup and the pitch. 5-8, switch hitter batting left, grounds to second X. Morgan, 323. .323, 19-3 G1. E23, 6-10-11. Oh, and he boots it. Oh. So an error by Morgan. Second error for the Astros today. And here's Fuentes, 2 for 3. Home run, flew to center, singled and scored. Billingham. 310 right-handed, and that's a ballpark slash. Fuentes, that's a 13. I'm not sure that's going through. Switch hitter batting left. 13, no it does not. It's lined to second, caught by Morgan. 2 outs. And Ron Hunt with Bryant on first. Hunt 0 for 1. Walked twice, scored twice today. That's going to be 4-3 right-handed. Oh, it's hit deep by Hunt, but he does not have the power. It's W, and that will be a blast, a ballpark blast on a 10 right-handed. And that will be a base hit for Hunt. Bryant will go to second and hold. First on second, 2 down. Here's Mays. Mays 2 for 3. Scored twice. Knocked in 2. It's 8-1 Giants. 2 outs. First and second. Billingham. Pitch to Mays. 6-5 right-handed. Struck him out. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, the error, 2 left. We gone 6. It's 8-1 Giants. And we'll take a break for about 3 minutes here. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and I'm so glad to have you join us. Oh, Lord. That was good. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're back in Studio B. It's a interesting ball game, I should say. 8-1 Giants. And Ron Bryant pitching very good excellent baseball. About to start his third endurance inning here, going strong. It will be Martinez Edwards, and I can only assume a hitter for Billingham. So here's Martinez, switch hitter, batting right. Bryant winds and deals. That's going to be 1-8 left-handed, base hit, Martinez. And here's Johnny Edwards. The Astros down by 7 here. Edwards 0 for 2. From the stretch, Bryant now. That's 410 left-handed, ballpark slash. Left-handed, oh, it's a 17. Ain't that a shame? That's going to be line to Hunt at second, and there's one away. And there'll be a hitter here for Billingham. Yet another pitcher. 2, 3, 4, and a third. He pitched 1 2/3. It will be Julio Gote who hit in this game in real world. He's a 259 hitter, that's fine. He only had 81 at bats. I think I'll go with Blasingame. Or better yet, I'll go with Gladding. What the hell? He's a pure reliever. What the hell? Gladding warming. And here is Julio Gote coming up to the batter's box to pinch hit here. He's a right-handed hitter. Again, the Giants took this one in real world 9-3. Here's Bryant now. Really pitching a really terrific game today. Martinez on first with 1 down. Here's Bryant. 2-7, left-handed, struck him out. That is the third for Ron. And that'll bring up Joe Morgan, a younger Joe Morgan. I mean, I don't know what this was, his 5th year, whatever. His certainly became, I think he became a 1 second baseman. He's a 3 here. I think there was a time he became a 1 for sure, let alone a 2. 2 outs here. Martinez on first, Bryant now. The pitch to Morgan. That'll be 4-3, left-handed, grounded back to Bryant. He's a 326. That's 5-3. It's a G3. Gets to it. E26. Let's see if he can throw it over there. End the inning for himself. 4-5-6, E26. Yes, he does. And the side is retired. I'll tell you, Bryant, really tough today. 7th inning stretch. And you know that means there's going to be a new pitcher here. We have a double thing here. We have the 7th inning stretch, and we have Fred Gladden coming in taking his warm-ups. Let us now take the time to say that Whitey Herzog has died at age 92. Herzog now belongs to the ages. May his memory be a blessing, and may he rest in peace. Whitey Herzog, dead at 92. Also today, Karl Erskine has died at age 97. A legend, a Dodger legend, Dodger royalty, as Joel Horland says. He was 97 years old. Erskine now belongs to the ages, and may his memory be a blessing. And may he rest in peace in baseball heaven for eternity. 2 great losses this day. I think Herzog died yesterday, though. 2 great losses. And we lost, of course, Kenny Holtzman. We learned of it yesterday. I need to take about 3 minutes, folks. Step outside, get some fresh air. I'll tell you what I'll do for you. I'll tell you what I'll frickin' do. I got the juice. I might as well let you join me out there. You're so kind to share this time with me. It's Giants 8, Astros 1. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be Fred Gladden coming in. And he will be the 5th Houston pitcher today. Well, it was 8 runs. What the hell do you expect? You know, I'm just not a big fan of burning out my bullpens. I cover for both teams. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of bringing any pitcher in unless I need to. Shit. And if I need to bring a lot of them, that means you ain't winning. Who knows? I'll be back in a few minutes. It's just a glorious day out here in Victoria Park, Florida. Just a glorious frickin' day. The sun's shining, not too hot, not too, just a tad on the warm side, just a tad. You know what I'm saying? Just warm enough for the, you know, you can say what you want about John Denver, but you know, I write music myself. I could never write a song as beautiful as Sunshine. And the simplicity of it, folks. The frickin' simplicity. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. You know what's really cool? Hey. Steve, hey. You know, it's really cool that we have this Strat-O-Matic community. And I just noticed Steve is here. Gladding is ready now. The fifth pitcher for Oakland here, and he's going to have the pleasure of facing Stretch, Bonds, and then Henderson. It's 8-1 Giants. Here's Gladding. That's going to be 4-3 left-handed. Hit back to Gladding X. He is a 3-0. Look at that. 3-0, man. We can call this with just a glance. 3-0, 12-3. 5-6-7, non-rare play. Throws him out. So Stretch with a feeble little nibbler to Gladding, and he throws him out. He swung hard, I'll tell you. It just hit the bottom part of the bat, and actually, Gladding was fortunate to sunny and warm, sunny and mildly warm, or perfect. I mean, if you wanted to add a little ripple to the wind, a very subtle ripple, a steady, beautiful ripple, then it would be perfect, the weather. It's that close. It's just, that's how the weather is here. And here comes Bonds. Okay, Gladding now. That's 3-8 right-handed. Oh, that's hit well. Oh, it's hit high to left field. Back to the wall goes Davis, and it is gone. 9-1. That was a 3-8 right-handed, folks. You see that? Home run 1-19. That's no restrictions there, no nothing. It's a 14, and there goes Bonds around. Look at the high five. They didn't do high fives then. They did slapped each other fives, slapped each other on the ass. Look at Mays smiling. Unfortunately, they'll be at best 5 1/2 games behind Atlanta. If they can hold on to win this 9-1 now. That's the second home run today for Bonds. It gives him number 39 for the season. And again, I've said this twice, it's a little unusual. Now, McCovey has 51 home runs, that's not unusual. But Aaron has 35, he hit 44. It's Bonds who hit 30, has 39. Stargell a little low, or maybe he's about right. Tolan a big surprise, 30. I don't know how many he had off the top of my head, not many. And that's going to be home run number 39 for Bobby Bonds. Oh, really? Johnny LeMaster from the 80s. Didn't know him, Alex. Didn't know him. I was, in the 80s, I just sort of started to turn off from baseball. Got totally engrossed in my career and the internet eventually, and got divorced, and it's been pretty much downhill since, about the year 2000. Downhill, straight downhill. Okay, one out. Here's Henderson now. So Gladding lets up the home run, 2 Bonds. Here's Henderson. It's a 9-1 game. People having a good time here in Candlestick today. And it is a beautiful sunny September day, a little chilly here in Candlestick. Some people called it a shitty stadium. I don't think it was a shitty stadium. I think it was pretty freaking cool. And in fact, what's interesting is technically the last live performance by the Beatles ever, I'm talking about real concerts, was at Candlestick. And they were so tired of it by then. They were ready to just go into the studio and stop touring. They really were. And with that, Brian Epstein got really messed up in the head because Beatlemania just was a blow away, and he ended up dying by suicide. He had no more purpose. He wasn't that great a manager. He got them bad deals on with the labels. Okay, here's Henderson now. Pitch from Gladding. Oh, 6'11" left-handed, chops to second. Morgan has it 2-way. Don't you love it when it's not an X? Don't you love it when it's clean? Here's Heat now. Oh, Lord, am I whacked. He hit 0 for 3. That's 6-6. And it's a base hit by Heat. A 2-out single. Well, he's 1 for 4 today. Good for Jack Heat. A 6-6 base hit off Gladding. And Al Lanier will come up. 2 outs, 1 run in here on Bond's home run to make it a 9-1 ball game. You remember? Number 9. Number 9. You remember from Revolution 9? White Album. Here's the pitch to Lanier. That's going to be 6-4. Switch hitter batting left. Oh, flies it to center. There it is. That's going to be for Wynn, the toy cannon. Lord. 6-4 left-handed. Toy cannon out there, 3-6. Wind coming around, trying to get that. There it is. 13-3, and he gets to it on an F2. You got to get into the rhythm, you know, of the Strat-O-Matic, you know, and he's good. Look at that, he's an E6. That's very good. 6-11-13, and he will make the catch. And that will retire the side. So we've gone 7, folks. And this may be a little too late for the Giants, who are fighting to stay in this race. 6 games behind. They'll be 5.5 if they win this. When they win this, 5 1/2. With 12 games left to play. Not a very good place to be. That basically means you've got to win every frickin' game. Basically. And you got to hope that the other guys lose about half of them. That's not a very good chance. I think they're out of it already. And here's Ron Bryant now. Ron Bryant has pitched some kind of ball game here today. Oh, that's funny. I guess he did better in forthcoming years. He was a real spot starter this year. Also worked in relief, had 1 save. He had 8 starts. He had a 4.37 ERA. He was 4-3. He pitched 58 innings, allowed 60 hits. He did allow 8 home runs in 58 innings, which isn't not exactly cool, but Ron Bryant has pitched a great game here today. And Bryant takes the mound. There he is. There he frickin' is. I'm sorry. Let's straighten things out here, folks, and keep it clean. Please, folks, let's keep it clean. And it will be Jesus, Wynn, and Davis, the so-called heart of the order, for Bryant in the 8th. Okay, Bryant on the mound. He's ready to start his 8th frickin' inning. His first endurance was the 5th. He is fully endured. Here's the pitch to Jesus. That's going to be a 2-8 left-handed. Grounds it to third, and Fuentes throws it over to stretch, 1 away. Isn't that a beautiful play to watch? How routine is that? You practice that. You've got to be good at that. Here's the toy cannon now. Bryant just cruising along. He allowed a run. It was a home run to Menke in the 2nd. But it's been all peaches and cream ever since. Giants have been hitting. Bonds has hit 2 home runs. Fuentes hit a home run. It's 9-1. Here's Bryant now. And the pitch to Wynn. That's 6-7 right-handed. Grounds to second, X. Hunt. And he's a beautiful 218. Okay? That 2 ain't nothing to sneeze at. 218, A2 gets to it. G2 on an E18. Let's see if he can handle it. 6, 9, 10. And I said he was an E18. Turn it over. And he throws him out. Nice play by Hunt. And here's Tommy Davis. They brought him on, acquired him from Seattle. Look at his card. There it is for you. This guy in 1962 had one of the best seasons of any player ever in baseball history. He had, don't quote me on it, I think he had something like 152 runs batted in. It was just insane. You go look it up. I think he was MVP. He better have been. Let me look that up. 1962 NL MVP. He was just insane that year. Oh, it was Wills because he broke the record, sure. Yeah. He had 104, I believe, in 165 frickin' games. But Davis, he died. He died 2 years ago, 83. God. Wow, what a long career he had, 18 years. In that 62 year, folks, he had 100. I was wrong. I said he had 152. Okay. He had 153 runs batted in. He hit 346 with 27 homers. He was third in MVP voting. I don't know who was second. They gave it to Wills, sort of ceremonial there. You know what I mean? Oh, Mays was second. Mays had an amazing year. 49 homers, 304 average, 141 runs batted in. But that year by Davis, we have Tony Hartley. Where are you at, Tony? Where you at, Tony, there? And what are you having? What are you having there, Tony? All right, let's get back to this game here. 2 down, Davis. Here's Bryant now. I bet he's having a Big Mac. 3-8 left-handed, flies to center. And it's Mays under it. The side is retired. 1, 2, 3, 4, Bryant. What a ball game for Ronnie Bryant. And there's a certain melancholy in the Giant dugout as I think it's Nuggets. Whoa, he's having frickin' nuggets. Oh, Christ. He's having frickin' nuggets. You know, I feel like chicken tonight. I feel like I have chicken, Tony. It's an amazing chicken. I still have it. I've been gorging on it. Okay, here's Bryant. Big hand for Bryant from the hometown crowd. As Bryant will step in and hit for himself before he pitches the ninth to end it. Okay, here's Gladding now, facing Bryant. It's bottom of the eighth, 9-1 Giants. We got a big game tomorrow morning now. Pirates at Cards. Pirates with a 3-game lead over the Cards. Now the Cards have a chance in the East. Here's the pitch to Bryant. That's going to be 3-6, and he grounds it to short. Martinez throws it to Mankey. 1 down. And here's Tito Fuentes. 2 for 4 today. He had the solo blast, gave the Giants the lead to stay. Singled and scored. Gladding. And the pitch to Fuentes. 1-8 right-handed, walked him. Oh, they're loving it. They're loving it here in San Francisco. As Fuentes draws a base on frickin' balls. Woo! You know, he got even better. He had some good. I know he had already been in baseball for some years. Okay, he must have been a veteran, but then even in the early 70s, he had some real good. Played a lot and was actually a real good ball player. I remember him when he was either on the 70 or 71, 72 teams in Strat-O-Matic. He is, whoa. No reason here to even try. He gets out 7-10. Wow, that's not even worth it. And you see, he was 2 for 6. And what we do is we will roll. This is a house rule. 1, 2, and 3, they're going to hold him. No, they're not. He's not going. They're not being held. I cannot play that head game on myself. So Fuentes not. I stress not being held at first. And that means he's raring to go, except you have to, he has the lead now. Oh, shit. No, he's being held. Oh, okay, he's got the lead, yeah. No, you see, I keep forgetting that. No. We didn't go ahead. He is being held. That's a no-brainer. And now he goes down from 1 to 15. He doesn't even have the lead, okay? And we're not going for it. So that's it. He's being held. That's the way it works. Solids here. Now here's Hunt now. Whoa, 9-1 ball game. And he lays it down. Oh my, and it looks beautiful. Hunt with the bunt. Hunt with the frickin' bunt. The infield was back. That was what the first roll was, a 5 house rule. He lays that shit down to the first baseman, Dennis Mankey. And on the 6, I could smell it. Defense, that's going to be, he's an A, and they were still back. But defense, the batter drops down to bunt. Defense has option. of throwing batter out or going for Fuentes. And they're going to go for Hunt and let Fuentes advance. That is solitaire. Two-sided thought in motion. There'll be a sacrifice bunt by Hunt. I don't know who the writer was, if it was F. Scott Fitzgerald or whoever the hell. Genius is being able to simultaneously accept opposite sides of a question, an argument. I don't know how true that is, but it is. To play solitaire, you got to do that. 2 outs now. Here's Mays. Willie Mays, a living legend, a frickin' living legend. He's alive. Koufax is alive. These are probably the 2 greatest living players of all time. And when I say greatest, I'm not comparing to, say, a Griffey Jr. or who was just on the same level as Mays, overall. I think so. I'm not comparing to Barry Bonds, even though, don't disqualify him just because of the steroids, even though, I think the Hall of Fame is terribly arbitrary anyway. I heard Steve Aquilon talking about the argument. He thinks that it's too restrictive. He likes the debate. He acknowledged that there are people on the other side who think too many are in. I think the criteria doesn't even exist. And it's up to the predilections of sports writers or whoever the hell is on the committees as to vague criteria and inconsistencies. That's the problem. You have some people who are in who ought not be. And you have some people who aren't in who, even because of those people, should be. And there are some arguments, and I forgot who it was, but there's one, but I'm sure there's other, old-time players from the dead ball era and even before the dead ball era. Yes, there was before the, go Google it. Go look on YouTube. Civil War and baseball. It wasn't quite the game of baseball yet, okay? But it was pretty damn close. And it was unbelievable how that thing evolved. And some of those people are in. Okay, Gladding facing who I assume is a future Hall of Famer, Willie Mays. And who would have thought in '69 when this occurred, this moment when Mays came up, who's, by the way, 2 for 3 today. Single, doubled, scored twice, knocked in two. He'd still be with us in 2024. And the pitch 5-9. Right-handed, fly ball right. And Jesus makes the catch, and we're going to the 9th. This is going to be it now, folks. There's no last licks needed. Shit, that was last licks. This is last, I don't know what you call it, but this is where they, down by 8 in a 9-1 ball game here at Candlestick. Candlestick Park. We are in beautiful San Francisco. And Ron Bryant is about to come out here and win this ball game here. Oh, you ever wonder, like, you can't believe you were ever born? Like, you ask yourself, who am I? And you realize that, have any of you had the epiphany that you realized that it was one sperm out of hundreds of millions of sperm, and that's how you were created, and you have an identity. It's completely constructed. It's socially constructed, and it's also individually constructed. Your belief system, who you think you are. And if you really think about it, though, on one level, I'm not saying you have to think about it only this way. On one level, we are molecules. Think about that, folks. It's a mind-blowing thing. And in a way, it's empowering because it empowers me to make the most of this life I have. Okay, here's Bryant now. He's going to face Mankey, Rader, and Martinez. So we have Mankey, a solid hitter. They're down by 8. This place has cleared out. Here's Bryant now. That's 2-4 left-handed, chops it to Hunt. And Hunt hunts it down and throws to McCovey at first, 1 down. Boy, he just devours that ball. You know, I like Ron Hunt as a ball player. And he's a frickin' 2, folks. Okay, that's, 2-4, he gets hit and gets on base. He can bunt, he can run, I believe. He's a 1-14. He's no slouch. He's not a loafer. Okay. How's that chicken coming along there, Tony? I hope it's going well. Here's Doug Rader. Now, speaking of guys who did weird things, I'm not going to get into it, but that's one weird freaking thing to do, that you would even think to do that. Here's Bryant and the pitch to Rader. That's going to be 2-12, left-handed, walked him. Oh, Rader draws a base on balls. They call him the Red Robin. Big personality. Rader is on, and here's Martinez. I mean, Rader wasn't that great a ball player, was he? He was decent. He was average. He was maybe a little better than, maybe he had some power sometimes. Yeah, he hit 11 home runs. Okay. 83 knocked in. Look at that. Well, that's major leaguer. Okay. So Rader is on, and here's Martinez. 9-1 ball game. Bryant, he gets the sign from here. And it's really just a matter of time before everybody knows this game is over. Here's the pitch to Martinez. Really, people know it. 3-9 left-handed struck him out. And we're getting closer now. That was the fourth for Bryant today. And Johnny Edwards, lefty here. And he did face a left-hander. How many frickin' percent of the time? They make it so. Here it is. Wow. 17? 73. 27% of the time. That's weird. That is frickin' weird. Bryant from the stretch with Raider on first. That's going to be 2-9 left-handed. Fly to right. It's a can of corn. For Bonds to glove it. And it's over. The Giants win. The final here at Candlestick. Giants 9. Astros 1. It was Bryant all the frickin' way. His 5th win of the year. Five hits allowed. Walked 2. Struck out 4. Allowed just a home run to Mankey. In the second, the loss goes to LeMaster. The final line, Giants 9 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error. Astros 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors. A superlative performance by Ron Bryant. Big hitting for the Giants. They are now 5 1/2 behind the Atlanta Braves. In the West, showing it to you in real time. We update this after every 2 games. So you're not going to see this game. This is updated right up to now, except for this game. I have chicken. I said I feel like chicken tonight. It's a creamy chicken. It's awesome. So after this win, the Giants will move within 5 1/2. We have one more game on this date of September 18 in our 1969 replay, and that game is Pittsburgh at St. Louis. It's the second of their 2. It's their final meeting. The Cardinals lost. The Pirates beat the Cardinals in the first game on September 17. Tomorrow morning will be 18. This is a big frickin' game win. This is a big frickin' game for the St. Louis Cardinals. There's a big difference between 2 games out and 4 games out, when after next game, which is tomorrow, that'll be 8/1/48/49. They'll have 13 left. 48. And so will the Pirates. With 13 games left, there is to me, a huge difference. So, as you all know, the American League is wrapped up. Both Baltimore and Minnesota have clinched their respective divisions. playoff tickets are printed, and they are damn nearly sold out in both cities for all 5 games, if necessary. They are damn well near sold out. And we will be broadcasting those games live. Just to let you know, Detroit has pulled a bit ahead of Boston here. Washington struggling to stay over 500. Yanks, a big disappointment. The Indians, really bad. Oakland was second place all year. California has 11 under. They have sort of, card and dice. It's been Alex. It's 3 years. We are now. It was about March 2021. March 2021. I don't have the exact date. Seattle has a 5 frickin' game lead over the Royals, which they didn't do that in real world. White Sox are shitty, just like they were in real world. Going back, by the way, to the National League, Cubs are 3 games over 500. The Mets are having their best season in franchise history. This is an alternate history, folks, an alternate universe, this replay. And get the idea completely out of your head that the amazing Mets, and they would have said, you know what, this is the best Met team there ever was. Look at them at 500 baseball. And of course, the big embarrassment, Phillies behind Montreal. Giants are it's going to be 5.5 over here, as you see. Houston, another example, in even better than the Mets. A 62 expansion team having their best year. Now, they were 81, 500 in real world for the first time. Reds are in 4th, but they're sneaking up on the Astros. Dodgers have been a disappointment. They had a super slow start this year. And have been just working back since the All-Star break to reach back to 500 baseball. They're 4 games under. And they're just looking at our leaders real quickly. And I made the decision, folks, I enjoy the process. I love doing this. I love doing it on YouTube. I like hanging out with all of you. But I don't have time to do the stats. I'm too damn old, and not only that, too much proneness to error. So, thank you. Oh, you like that? Yeah, oh yeah, Demos, thank you. Thank you, Demos. Yeah, that was, it's like sleep ambiance, it's baseball ambiance. There is a guy who does that, folks. Okay, who does that for real, but mine at least is fantasy baseball. Let me see if I could find it for you. I'd like to have you go check it out at least once on your own. Just go to Sleep Baseball, and you will find Mr. King. Here's Northwoods Baseball Sleep Radio. It is a sort of a North Midwestern, like in Michigan and places like that. And he's quite good, and he's got quite good equipment. You see, this is fake baseball for sleeping. And these are the Baraboo Bombers versus the Big Rapids Timbers. And it's a full game, 2 hours and 3/4. And look at this. I love the theme, Northwoods Baseball. I love the theme of the part of the country it is. It's the North Midwest. Look at those beautiful pines. Michigan, Wisconsin, just beautiful, beautiful country. So check it out. Just go sleep baseball. You can't miss it. This guy really has some talent, I would say. But we looking at our leaders. So I made that adjustment, and so the leaders are as follows. In the NL, I'm doing home runs and wins. That's all. I do regret not doing wins losses. Okay. But home runs, wins. You can see McCovey, who led in real world, I think with 45 in the NL, has 51. Bonds has 39. Aaron, 35, had 44, I believe, in real world. Tolan with 30, which is a surprise. Win with 27. For wins, it's Marichal. He just lost 2 games in a row. He could have easily won 25, 26 ball games. We'll see if he gets another start or two. Hands has won 21. Necro with 21. And Doc Ellis has won his 20th. If Gaylord can pull another win and Reed can pull another win, then we'll have two NL teams with 2 20-game winners, Atlanta and Pittsburgh, and San Francisco. In the AL, well, it's been H.D. Jackson. He has not hit a home run, though, in a while, like 2 weeks within the replay, as he was hurt, and he's just come back. And Howard has caught up to be within 2, if you're interested in home run battles. Karl exploded in early September. Got to 46, he had 40 real world. Harmon with 44. Horton over performing 40. Rico 40 in real world at 40. Powell with 37. And as far as wins go, it's Cuellar and McNally, 2 20-game winners. Cuellar with 24, had 23 real world. And for Minnesota, Boswell with 22. And if Perry can pull another one, they'll have 2 20-game winners. And McNally threw a no-hitter this year. McNally threw a no-hitter. So that's about it, folks. I want to say thank you for hanging with me. Stay strong, stay well. And I'll catch you all next time. And I'm always going to be, thanks for the feedback demos on that sleep baseball. I'm not ripping that guy off. You give me some ideas to continue that, maybe. I think I will. And I'm going to maybe, I can't see myself devouring any more of that chicken. I've had 4 pieces of it already today. Lord. And I guess I'll just, I don't know. See what I can do. You all take care now, okay? Since you asked the question, I'd be more than glad to explain. I don't think I do it so well. First of all, the first rule is keep it simple. Second rule is get a tripod. And I have this tripod right here, you see. And put the tripod, and you can see this tripod happens to be pretty low, you see, pretty low, right near me. This is right around where my belly button is. My belly button's here, so it's just a little below my belly button. And we take the tripod and we move it over here. This is where we play. We have the big screen up, and we do it through YouTube. We have our dice tower, and really the beauty of Strat-O-Matic is you have a score sheet here, and I love their traditional score sheets. It's score sheet B. You just lay that down there, and you have your teams. You have your cards set up. You have this set up. So you're looking to make sure it's being broadcast well. Here you see there's you right there. You see, you ask a question, I want to give an illustrative answer. And then what we're gonna do, and here's the fun part, and you have your charts out. I usually, a good tripod is the answer, Alex, right? And I've been very happy. I have had no problems with this. I don't know what it cost me. I think $49 or something. You could probably get them cheaper now even. And it's not a very good one. And you just snap it right in, and then you can angle it. You can go down, you can go up, you can turn it, you can raise it, and show a sort of like if you're on the top row of the stadium. This is as high as it goes. There's the ceiling. That is what you do. And you can settle in, and you can do your Strat-O-Matic thing any way you want. You can have your thing here, and I can even have my weed right here with my chillum. I even have my red jelly bean. So thanks for the question, Alex. You got it, buddy. And I say to everybody out there, let's stay strong, let's stay well, and let's not try to mess our minds up with negativity and fear. Take care, everybody.